Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in this one I will be giving some hints and tips to first year law students, and first years in general could probably find some use in this video, but mainly pertaining around their studies, how to become successful in law, and also how to stand out to law firms from an early stage. So without further ado, let's start off with the first topic I'll talk about, which is studying A-level law. There was a bit of a misconception within my first year of studying undergraduate law. I believed that you needed to do A-level law to become successful, or know the key terms or things like that, know the skills, essay writing, that sort of thing. But a little bit about me is, and I don't think I've revealed this before, I study A-level biology, geography and economics, which aren't specifically law related. They have some, crossover areas. Biology obviously has the least crossover areas, and I would say economics has the most crossover areas, and that kind of led me to my current interests, which are obviously corporate law. Don't worry too much if you haven't studied A-level law. The tutors, lecturers, that sort of thing, and also your peers, most of them probably didn't even study A-level law. They'll set you up with whatever skills you need, essay writing skills, researching skills, and other practical skills, I guess, communication, these other things. Don't stress too much about the A-level law or lack thereof, but yeah, let's just move on to the second one, which is, I've just got a little list here, attending all lectures and seminars. So my second tip to first year law students and all law students in general would be to attend all of your lectures. Not just because you'll get the information, and I personally believe that in-person lectures are so much better than pre-recorded lectures or recorded lectures if you're revisiting them, but also it's quite common that the coursework that you'll be given will be directly related to a ominous case within the lectures. So for example, let's say you're covering the postal rule in contract law. That's always my go-to because it's one of the only ones I remember, and you cover a specific case on the postal rule. There is a high likelihood that those facts in that case will come up in your coursework or in an exam that you'll face. So I just refer to contract law because I know it's a common first year module. For that reason, I would recommend that you attend all of your lectures and seminars in person and keep your attendance up throughout the term. Attendance tends to drop towards the end of term, but I'd recommend this is the most crucial time for attending your lectures because they tend to give out some exam tips and direct problem question solutions. So let's say you're facing a problem question in an in-person exam, which is one of the worst scenarios you can be in. At the end of the term lectures will cover the content and cover the outline, the structure that you'll face during the actual problem question. So there tends to be a bunch of criteria that you need to fulfill to satisfy a specific claim. So for example, a defamation claim in tort law, you would follow a specific outline, and this skeleton is usually given to you towards the end of term in lectures and seminars. So it's important to keep your attendance up throughout the whole term. Now, the third tip I would give to first year law students is to try get some work experience as early as possible. It's not absolutely mandatory. I know a lot of law students and also future trainees who didn't get any first year experience and they just got their experience later on. But I would say get it as early as possible just to show all firms in general, not just the firm you apply for, that you're quite keen on a specific area of law or just practicing in law in general. So if you have that on your CV as early as possible, it would show firms that you're obviously quite keen to become a practitioner. And the way to get these schemes is to just do a generic Google search. I would say that's the first place you would go to. Just search something like first year law insight schemes or first year law work experience, that sort of thing, and a bunch of options will come up. Alternatively, you could go on to my two favorite websites, and these already. It's Handshake and also Bright Network. I should be sponsored by them but at this moment in time, but I haven't really reached out. But yeah, so I'm not sponsored by them, but they are very useful. I found them very useful in the past. I've got some work experience off of them. I've even got university jobs, so those in general are really good websites to use for first years and also all years in general. They even do graduate jobs, which is really useful. So overall, I would say try get some work experience as much as possible. They usually tend to occur during the summer holidays between first and second year. Sometimes it might be in the April holidays or the Easter holidays rather. But yeah, try get some work experience where possible and try evidence this on your CV as well. And slightly relating to the previous point, I would say record all of your extracurricular activities that you do, either on a Word document or a file somewhere. Just make sure you keep updating it whenever you attend an extracurricular event or meet someone from a law firm. Remember their names as well. The name is really important because you can name drop in applications. So you can say something like, through my interactions with this person, I learned this about the firm, or something along those lines. But it's really important to learn names of current workers or current practitioners within the law firm. And even if it's not a law firm that you're applying for, it's always important to get these things noted down. So that is my, I believe, fourth tip. To note down all of the extracurricular things that you do, even things like clubs and that sort of thing, social events, maybe not social events all the time, but networking events definitely, law fairs, workshops that your university hold, talks from external bodies or institutions, that sort of thing. Just keep it all on a Word document, maybe put some brief bullet points underneath each point, and then if you're applying for a law firm, you can search this Word document for events you've attended from each law firm. So that is something I found very useful, and name dropping as well is always really good on applications. Now, my final tip would be more of a social tip, but it's really something that sometimes stands out in applications or on your CV, is to become a committee member for any society pretty much. I would recommend the Law Society. So for the University of Liverpool, we have the Barrister Society, the Solicitor Society, Legal Society, and we also have some more niche ones. So international law, for example, that's another society. So I would recommend that you try get onto the committee, not only because it will improve your interpersonal skills, but it will also help you stand out in applications. It will show that you're quite committed towards students and helping other people, that sort of thing. And that's all I'll be covering for this little video. I hope you first years have found it useful. There's also some tips for all years in university, but this is mainly tailored towards first year law students. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you in another one. Goodbye.